Hello, Solana gaming update. So what am I doing at the moment? Obviously a whole shitload of stepping, a whole lot of exercise. I'm doing around 4 hours a day, 180 Ks a week, all those kinds of things. It's my Thursday. I've got my first 21-kilometer half marathon on the weekend. So super pumped, super excited for that. I'm trying to get myself physically fit enough to be able to do a marathon next month. That is very, very big for me. Now, I've got it loaded into DeFi land. I haven't had a look at their marketplace. I have no idea how the marketplace looks, and I'm only playing limited sections of DeFi land. Now, my internet seems to be playing up a little bit. You can see these guys are on adventure, 27 minutes. I'm doing my dailies. So I do the dogs. You can see the durability takes a fair hit as you go along, and I don't know the tokenomics well. I just do certain dailies and I enjoy it. So it's been a game I'm still happy with. I still do my farms on occasion and harvest those and then convert them into DFL. And I realized, I realized that I didn't have them staked at the top amount, the highest time. So I increased one of them. You see 3,900 tokens there. So I add my tokens in and I just convert them through the marketplace. That all works through Jupiter. So that's standard. The cat, she is going along the old Hannibal Lecter cat. Now my ducky duck, I don't wait for them to go to there. Normally what I'll do is the more you feed the ducks, the cows, the chooks, the more you can collect, I believe. But I don't stress about that. I just do it, claim it, and get it, and normally put that into my fishing rods. So I still, again, I don't fully know the tokenomics well, but I've learnt how to do the in-game stuff. So you've got in-game wallet and global wallet, which I didn't know about for a long time. And then to be able to change that over, I believe it is wallet transfer. I had trouble with this, and it was awesome to see two great people in the community tell me, Barndog, you need to send DFL from your out of game, so in your normal wallet, into your in-game wallet. And you kind of think about Steppen doing it, Remnants doing it, Kaiju do it, seeing it, and you just go, holy shit, it didn't make sense to me. So now I've got it, and that makes perfect sense. So I've got some DFL loaded into my game wallet, and as I get more Goldie, GLDY, as I get more Goldie, I spend it back on the NFTs. What I'm trying to work with my NFTs is upgrading them so they auto repair. So it's in a different spot on a couple of the NFTs, and you see me patiently staring at the screen as I go to fish. I don't have sound. I can't work out why sound won't work on this one. So this will be an easy fish to catch. What I like about it is the little bar moves as you're going along. What am I doing here? You can see I'm actually going all right. You've got to hold your button through that fishing part. So, missed that one, and I'm going to, almost. So your little fish, I was watching the screen. Your little fish, you see it moving to the left as you go along. So the longer the fishing cycle on those, I missed that one. Yeah, the fishing is a bit of a challenge. So I've got a blue lure, but I've got common in the rest of it, and I am trying to upgrade my fishing rod using my in-game currencies. It was a catchable fish too. I got it. 566 seconds. Excuse Excuse me, excuse the noise. 9 minutes claim reward. How much Goldie do we get? Now, let's actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's have a look. Goldie is 0.001. So 10 minutes, and I got 2 cents. Now, play to earn gaming, move to earn, play to earn, whether you're learning to earn. There's a whole lot of names of this coming up. And to me, if you're having fun and you're enjoying the game, it doesn't always have to be a shitload of profit. What we've got to work out is, are we actually going forwards or backwards in the game, or are you enjoying it? And 9-10 minute fish, maybe not exactly the bestest thing in the world, but I don't mind it. Oh, shit. See, some of these, the fuck you meant to catch that? So you get a small reward. 2.13 Goldie. I got 20 for getting the fish for 10 minutes. So what would I do with this now? I would normally try and see if I've got any cost to be able to upgrade that. So that health restoring cost, it increases that. Reward rate talks for itself. Energy restoration, obviously that talks for itself too. So the more energy, the more you can fish. I've got a fishing rod on the other computer that's got 4. So you can do 4 in a session. But yeah, I'm trying to get the body up on this one because I'm hoping that regenerates itself. But where was it? What was 40? I saw something for 40. It's a little bit buggy. I feel the game is a little bit buggy. I saw there was a 48 cost to repair. Now, to upgrade. Now, if I want to repair this is another story. See how it's 57? 800 Goldie for me to level that up. I don't have 800 Goldie. I've got 48 Goldie. So I'm in a very bad situation where a lot of my NFTs are starting to struggle, and I may not be able to use them. And I don't really know if there's a way of playing catch up. You can see the cat, 76 out of 100. Obviously, the fishing rod's more used because I'm using that multiple times through the day. So that's what I'm trying to do, is push up the body in it and see if that does it. But let's show you an upgrade. 48. Oh, wow. So I get +2. That's enough to use it tomorrow. So I'm not too sure. I've got to learn more about the tokenomics. I don't know. I don't think you can get Goldie via. So there mustn't be a liquidity pool for it. You saw I swapped that out. So Goldie is Goldie, Goldy, 10.24 DFL. So I wonder if that. Yeah. So I wonder if now. So we go into our marketplace. Let's have a look. Oh, you can buy Goldie. Oh, yeah. Let's do some Goldie. Bugger it. So run I received from a Radium launch. I don't know what it does still. Didn't really follow. I think it was something about nodes potentially, or they were doing some kind of software. Triple T is... Yeah. So that... Triple T. I don't remember. It was another one I got off Radium. I got a little bit annoyed with the Radium launches. There was a whole lot. Maybe it's because it was coming towards the bear. I took my Radium out of staking, so I had 500 on 2 wallets. I took it all out and I just put it into lending on, I think it was Frankium. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff, please, not financial advice. I'm telling you where I'm getting it from. So 6,000. So if I want to spend this, wallet transfer from global wallet to in-game wallet. yeah, there's my Goldie. So I want to transfer from global wallet, not DFL, I want Goldie, to in-game wallet, maximum. Let's do it. So that really helps. That really helps. What does that mean? I didn't just trade for 6,000. That's weird. All right, so I've now got, I can transfer that to in-game wallet, and that'll take a few seconds to update. I'll drink the rest of me coffee. Now, I meant to add town hall features in here, because if this actually had town hall features in the game in Audius, I would actually listen to it more often. They did that. They were doing it at one stage. Dogs 9 minutes. There we go. There it is. So let's go a full upgrade. No, no, no. If you upgrade, you cannot repair. Let's go a full repair. Feel like that's a lot, but I like the fishing. That's full repair. Bang. Back to scratch. That is good. So I'm going to come here and upgrade at the same time. I don't know what happens once you get through from the common. I'm guessing that it then takes it to an uncommon level. So I'm really keen to see how that happens. You see 9 hours on the upgrade. It does start to take a bit of time. So this is another one. Remnants, I listened to a space from them the other day, and it was really, really cool to see. So they've done some quality of life changes. One of the not good things from the marketplace is there's no way to determine. I did this the other day. Backpack. So if you go and buy a backpack, it doesn't tell you how much durability it's got. So if you are playing Remnants, you probably know more than I do. But if you're thinking about Remnants, maybe and it gets you in there and it triggers your mind. So at the moment, they need to fix that filter. And we've seen it. It's not good when you've got something that you can launch. It happened to Step In with the shoes way back on Magic Eden. And they since fixed that. But where am I with my Remnants? My male and my female, I love this feature here, which allows you to turn on access to all of those. I'm very close to wanting another Remnant, and I've been monitoring the marketplace. I upgraded my garden cart, was a makeshift, so that's the first level, that's the second level. I've just upgraded the gloves, and I'm going back to saving up the gear to get the garden cart. And I kind of thought, oh shit, I'm using all my keys. I might go and buy another Remnant. So they're sitting around 4 Solana and 2.3 for the camps, I think. But with the changes, the backpacks change now. You can't use, like, your backpacks run out quicker than you farm them. So I've got my Remnant permanently in the government building now because they changed it to put the things there, the backpacks there, 0.6%. You just can't get them. So I feel like there was all this farming. It was cool. You were building up your characters. Then they, of course, added in item hit points. And you can see, 140 out of 200. So you can see the utility belt's empty. If you put that card in there, you're taking damage. The ID cards have 50. You can only go to the government 50 times. Before then, you need to go back to the military base. And to get into the military base to get those ID cards, you then have to go to the prison. So there could be a point of the game where you get locked out because obviously in the prison you need the bolt cutter to get to the military base. So it was a cool progression through the game. I really enjoyed that. But now if you use those items, you have to go and buy those items. But I guess that means you're not just building up unlimited amounts of shit in your vault and unlimited amounts of gold. You've got to use that gold and buy. I'm not completely sure if you can repair things. That's the problem. Let's have a look. Because that is the craft table. That is the loot. The break table. So to upgrade the garden cart, you need wheels. If you put your put that in there. That'll give you a wheel. So you can't buy those on the marketplace. It doesn't look like still there is. Oh, hello. That's to buy a. Oh, let's buy 3. That's to buy the keys, and they're changing those, I believe. So where am I? I am currently at the stage where I want to upgrade my my garden cart. So I don't know. I really like it. So plans for me to do it. I need to take my camp. I need him to go here. So he's got 2 items on at the moment. That would give me a cooldown in resource time to do the farm. That would be really good for a 12-hour session. But the problem is I don't have any backpacks. So I've used all my backpacks, and then I bought a backpack. It had 1 durability, so it was broken again. So there's no point for me worrying about any of that. I will send old mate loot. Government resources, 1 loot key, 12 hours, loot. Off he goes. All right, so it says 12 hours, 11 hours, 40 minutes, so you must save 20 minutes somehow. Trip, yeah, 2.5. Now, there is a difference. You can click that down, or actually, I think if you click on that, oh no, there you go. But the big one for these guys, they actually had some pretty cool shit, right? You can go into the town hall, and this links up to Magic Eden. This was an impressive link up. Hearing this on the Twitter space with Juice, and he was with, I think, Soul Crafters, and Yaku was the other one. Now, it was interesting seeing the prices here. Average sale price. It'll give you the floor price, but owners, 1,359. I didn't realize it was so few owners. So that means there's a lot of people with a lot of these NFTs. There's 200 on the marketplace, 8,000. They should have 7,140 looting. And then you see there's only 222. So there's like 600 to 700. We don't know what they're doing. But what was really cool when you looked at the marketplace was you can actually see what items these things have. This is awesome. So I wonder, is there an arbitrage chance to go in and buy a remnant? And then let's go and have a look at this bolt cutter. See what bolt cutters sell for. That's just as an example. But for me, at least you can see what these guys come with. I noticed there was one that had nothing. They've stripped that female worth of everything, and she's selling for higher than a floor price of a remnant here with bolt cutters, hazmat, dusty survival guy. This is a character you can start playing with. So let's go and have a look at the bolt cutters. Marketplace. Search. Bolt cutters, 55 camp. So camp, there is no liquidity pool, and they talk about their choice to not launch the token and to make the in-game actionable, usable. You can trade this on Famous Foxes. So there is a trade of certain amount of Solana for camp. I don't know what it is because I don't go and trade it. I play the game, and I play the game. I keep the NFTs. I've got 3 camps, two remnants. I'm thinking of going and getting more. I still love Juice, having a chat to him, catching up with him. I'd love to do a stage with him again. This isn't a shout out or anything like that. I was chatting to him yesterday. It's just very simply one of those games out there building, and it was cool to see them integrate this, but with work from their devs and then work from Magic Eden to make it work. I like the idea that you can see what items these guys have. This is an awesome part of it. Like, this has got 2 faulty megalites. This character's pimping. So that's like a full bag, you know, like you're actually seeing what they've got. Are they just dumping them out like this one here and keeping all that with their other remnants? And, you know, like, shame on you, Remnant 260. But this is cool. So good to see that. Kaiju cards, they had a really good update. Let me... I'll come to the update. While that loads up, let's go and have a quick look here. You doggy dogs. Woof, 500. Woof, woof. And again, you can rename them. I need to call one of them Barn Dog. It's going to happen. It's not that one with the tie. Always wait for it to come out. Holy crap, that's a lot of my Goldie. So, you would claim it. This is from yesterday. 24-hour quests give you better rewards. 40 Goldie is like, they actually reward a fair chunk. So you then feed them. Because it's only there, you send him out for a 24-hour. Right, this one here, I is going to upgrade him. Alright, that was a bit buggy early on, but that is actually pretty cool now, the upgrade features. So that's got 7 hours, 46 minutes. What I would do later on in the day, I've still got time. Tonight I'll come back and I'll send him on a 12-hour trip to catch up with old mate. That is really, really cool to have some resources now to be able to repair these animals. And it's coming from a liquidity pool that I was just throwing it into DeFi anyway, into DFL tokens and upgrading my stash. The cat seems to actually return fairly high in comparison to other things. Definitely want to get that up. What I'm going to do is, because I've just gone and got all this Goldie, I'm going to upgrade these. I may even convert more of my Goldie, more of my Triple T and run into GLDY, and just do it. Like, I'm happy with that. Upgrading 12 hours. What did I do? The fish is going, the duck is going. That's all going. Let's go back to Kaiju. Two hours, 31 minutes. So when that comes out, you claim, you get 116.4, and that just builds up off-chain. So this is funny, right? A lot of these games are going off-chain. And then later on, you can do an action, and you can put that back into your wallet, and that then goes into your Phantom. What am I watching here? Metaforge. This is something my son's been hassling me about. When's Metaforge? When's Metaforge? Minecraft game. I bought 1 Ghost Boy and 3 Ghost Guys with this game, and yeah, it's got staking this week. So let's see if 2.77 staked. Not a lot are actually staked there, so I'm not sure if they're bad rewards, they're not good rewards. Don't know. The young fella's going to play it. It's going to be one of the blockchain games he is. He's the subject matter expert for it. Where are mine? They're there. And the last one that I'm looking at actively still, and entirely, not actively, I should say, I tried to queue up for games in the last couple of days, and didn't have any luck finding games. So for me, the games I am watching are those, but there is another one I'll show you. And this is really cool. I've shown people before. Project Loon. They're building an MMORPG. I think it's kind of based card movements for the minigame. Mission control. That's their minigame. Crew 3. Don't worry, transferred over your visa mission control. Read more in the Medium article. I should go and read that. AMA details. They put their AMAs up on YouTube as well. Right. Probably one of the most intelligent crowds I've heard about their game at the start. their community, their AMAs are switched on. So every random now and again, they have these creature drops. And if you go in there, you interact, you do a / catch, and you go into the draw to win it. You can see there's quite a few people doing it. It's a chance to grow the items in the game. You actually get NFTs. You get monsters in the game for Project Daloon. So we can come in here. Project Daloon launched at 3 Solana. This is a bear market. Everything's gone down, yet they're holding firm. And I still look at it. I look at this case. This is my founding Stargate, and I'm into this when they launched. Had the early adopters, all that kind of thing. But you can see I've got 5 different 5 NFTs for there, and only one of them is the same, the Nectar Fae. I think I just got the Silk Weaver as of recent. But by being on the Discord, they come up with an alert. You can do it on a mobile phone. You can do it while you're on Discord on your computer. It's a way of interacting with the game and building out for the minigame that's coming out. You don't have to have the NFTs. I don't know if they sell for anything. I just keep an eye on the fact that the markets, are they actually selling? Yeah, 3 hours ago, 2 days ago. So they're not selling, but at the same time, they're holding value. They're not dumping. What's doing successful at the moment? Is there anything? Lots of volume. What's got lots of volume? Portals has lots of volume, so that's still only 5 in the last 24 hours. Remnants have sold a few with their changes by the looks of it. 4. So that's 40 of those have sold in the last 24 hours. Stepping, a few sneakers are moving. Some of those may be badges. The sweets, 5 of those. So there's not a lot of action looking at that. That's my watch list, and most of these are games that I've got NFTs in. So there is not a lot of action on that. Other things for me, don't forget the old jogging with Barn Dog. I'm just going to check. The video has gone super long. I apologize, but I played a bit of a game. I'll try and edit some of that out. Jogging with Barn Dog is now on Twitter. So we're recording that on Twitter so people can listen. So that gets all Discords available into that. Doghouse once a week on Mondays on Discord for Step In, main Discord. We analyze the game through the weeks. You can see we're getting some graphics drawn up. We're sort of, growing our own brand at the same time. My brand, our brand. It's nice to play games with mates. And these are people I grew up with and my brother-in-law. Lots and lots of live events coming around the world. Perth's the next one in Australia for us, 23rd of July. On the 23rd of July, you've got Portland as well in the US. But for me personally, traveling to Korea soon, Japan soon, and then back to the Sunshine Coast for the next leg. That's going to be in the beginning of August up until the 13th and 14th when we do the Sunshine Coast, which should be that one. Yes, 13th and 14th. So we're going to catch up in the afternoon on the 13th, and then on the 14th, we're going to go running. There's the Sunshine Coast Marathon Festival. So that's super pumped. I'm booked for a half marathon for that, but I want to upgrade to a full. I've just got to see how I pull up this weekend from the Cairns, and I would love to do a full marathon in that one. That is my early plan there. A good mention of the Steppen European Tour. Myself, Bryn, Fire Launcher, we want to travel around Europe and bring the bus. We're going to deck it out. We are going to put all the stuff in there and just drive the bus all through Europe. You can see, a rough plan. I've got to go through that Twitter. I've got to go through the tweet, I should say, see where people have put down, and then we're going to get a vote out and try and get a bit of a better plan. So then that way we can plan around it. Staking on Metaforge, I'll close that down. Metaforge, close that down. The new website for stepn.com, that gets updated regularly. Now we did have a town hall last night. I want to go and do a different breakdown of that, and I'll do that for after this video. Now this should have just about 10 more hours on the OG. I'm so desperate to find out what the numbers were for this. So this was the 10,000 airdrops for the BAYC holders, so the Bored Ape Yacht Club holders. It'll be interesting to see. So Kaiju Cards did a breakdown. They talk about their game, how that's going, the card plays and that. I'm still very soft on this game. The launch wasn't the best way back at the beginning. with the minting, and I still remember all of that. I remember the mints for if I'm trying to get into a game, I want to mint in it. That creates a connection for me. And you mint the characters, and like I've minted the shitty fishing rod in DeFi land, I use that shitty fishing rod, and I'm going to be happy to upgrade it. Whatever it is in my game brain that triggers me, you don't want to go out and buy the biggest one and all that kind of thing. And it's funny saying that because you'll go and buy an epic sneaker in Steppen, but I'll use the ones that I mint in games like this. So what's been impressive is the team of Knuckle they've built. They are building in the space. They're spending a time. They're growing their team. They're doing well. The marketplace on those. So Magic Eden, Kaiju cards aren't really selling, but they're not going down, and they're not, they're doing well. This is good. So I'm still impressed with Kaiju cards. Definitely worth having a look at as one of the potentials on Solana. Cryo War. All right, so this is a funny one. Like I haven't forgotten about Cryo War, and the founder, CEO. He's an awesome guy. Chatting to him on several AMAs. It's a good little game on mobile. I've enjoyed it, and I've got Android. It's one I've played a fair bit of. Obviously, I haven't done a video for him for ages, but I do really enjoy it. So I'm keen to see how that progresses. Like blockchain gaming, from what I've seen from talking to a lot of developers, listening to a lot of spaces, and reconnecting with developers through spaces. It's really hard work for them to build during this kind of stuff. So I did want to load up. I need to spend more time getting back to my grassroots. And it's funny. While I'm outside doing my walks, I'm doing 3 to 4 hours a day. While I'm outside doing that, I've managed to get back to Twitter and reloading and actually looking at my notifications and then going through the daily tweets. I've been good. So I missed a chance to tweet this out when it was any time of appropriate, the race from photo finish. They've got this on Friday. I'm not sure what the American time is. I don't see the hack which shows me exactly what time it is in my time. But there is a race going on, and it's a $20,000 race with the invitational, $20,000 race, eight big wigs on Solana, so influencers. I got a chance to be voted in, didn't get voted in. I was the bottom voted one out of the whole lot of them for the 8th place. But I don't mind missing that. I can't be everywhere, and I've learned I need to readjust my time and get back to my basics and do this. What I really like about Photo Finish is you can go on and have a look at the fact they have a shitload of shitload of races, right? So I've still got them on my hotspots. Let's have a look. The volume? It's not as clean as the last one. Easy. Almost half a horse. Social SF. So Hot Spring Cup. Don't know what it was, but they had a whole heap of videos that you could actually watch that were all races and stuff like that. So Hot Spring Cup, you can see 6 days ago, they dropped a whole heap. So I think this is still one of the games that's going to really change the space this year, because the third time have been a company that have done plenty of work already in mobile gaming. So all they're doing is they're adding blockchain onto it, turning it into a blockchain game. That takes work. Obviously, it takes work, but they are pumping it out. They've got a great team, a good team. They're in spaces. They do a lot of YouTube updates as well. You can see here 3 months ago, 1 hour, and there was other spaces since. So definitely one of the ones to keep your eyes on is Photo Finish. And I was going to finish off again with soulincinerator.com. So a lot of NFTs, a lot of tokens going to people's wallets, and there's been a lot of hacks in the space and people aren't sure. I don't know where these hacks are coming from. I've heard that it's maybe interacting on normal websites. They've set up these long hacks, and however they're doing it, it might happen 3 months down the track, and big wallets are getting drained. Soul Incinerator is one I've used, and also it's very simple. You connect your wallet, and you can go in and you can click on the NFT that you want to delete. It burns it, it gets rid of it, and it gives you back your Solana, your SOL, the rental address. You actually get a little bit, so roughly 0.002 Solana for a single token account. So that's a rental for an account address. So when you burn an NFT or you burn a token that you don't use, you don't have vested in, maybe it was dropped because it was given as a donation, or they're trying to get you into a game, it's worth nothing, whatever reason. Maybe it was a fake token with things in it. You can burn them. So this is a good program for it. So definitely, if you need something to have a look at. Now, you are not interacting with the NFT if you use a program like Soul Incinerator. The thing is, if you're not sure, don't muck around with things on your wallet. So if you've got them in a game on, say, for example, StepN, you've created a wallet, you may not even see that NFT. So you can go and use things like nftis.global and see what NFTs are there, and you can delete them, or you can have them burnt from using Soul Incinerator. That's a bit of a wrap up. Wasn't anything hardcore. I'm playing in what I'm doing. As always, this is the next live event in Australia. So, you know, I don't get a chance to make these videos very often. I am very much still looking at doing my dailies and DeFi land, my remnants. I'm thinking of buying a third remnant and getting a couple more camps. It's interesting seeing the figures on the wallets being played. Is 1,300 players enough to keep the game moving? And I hope so, because I like the team. I like what they're producing. They're not a big, masterful production company. It's a small, close-knit team. They've got developers working hard. They've got a great marketing team. Juice does a great, wonderful job. But yeah, as always, hope you guys like, and thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.